so awful as to deliberately cause the death of millions of its own people. Our problem in Israel is that you don't have to be that pessimistic to be worried about Iran. Why? If you take the view, let's be a little less extreme and say, no, ultimately these Iranian leaders, however nuts they may think they are or pretend to be, they're not going to fire at Israel, knowing that Israel would fire back and hundreds of millions, tens of millions of people would be dead. If that's not a problem, and I stress if, because other people would say to you, don't believe it, they're not rational, but if you accept for a minute that they are sufficiently rational, why then do we have a problem with Iran? Right? If you're taking the view that they're not going to get their own people killed, they're that smart, they wouldn't be that stupid, why then would we be so worried? Right? Imagine you're the defense minister of Israel, folks, okay? It's on your shoulders. Yes?
And they supply the Palestinians.
They might supply Palestinians with what?
Weapons.
Okay, alright. I wouldn't be specific about the Palestinians, but absolutely right. Problem number two with Iran. Number one, they might actually fire on us. Number two, they might supply a nuclear capability to, I wouldn't say the Palestinians, a non-state actor. You know, as a player that could not be the subject of an Israeli response. You know, a terrorist organisation, right? Who doesn't have a state in which Israel would fire back, and therefore the notion of deterrence wouldn't apply, right? You can't be afraid that Israel's going to hit you if you're a few guys walking around with a dirty nuclear bomb in suitcases. So yes, we have the concern in Israel, Iran might fire. We have the concern in Israel, Iran might supply nuclear capability to somebody else who might fire. Right, now let's be even more sanguine. Let's say the Iranians are sufficiently sensible not to fire themselves, not to supply the bomb to a third party. Nonetheless, we worry about Iran, because in Iran with the nuclear capability, even if it doesn't use it, changes the balance of power in this region. Encourages other regions, other countries to try and get a nuclear capability. This is happening right now. In Egypt last week signed an agreement for the first time with Australia to build a supposedly peaceful nuclear reactor. I don't know what's going to come of it, right? There is the beginning already of a nuclear arms race in the Middle East. At the moment, we